Since this is your video for difference of two squares for 323, it's going to be on Monday. We learned two ways that you can do number one. You could do the square rooting of each one. That was kind of the shortcut. The other option was to do a squared plus 0x minus 4. Either way, you're going to end up with the same answer. To make a negative 4 turn into zeros, you're going to use negative 2 and positive 2. And so this would be a squared minus 2a plus 2a minus 4. Then you group, pull out the a, so that's a minus 2. Pull out the 2, and so that's a minus 2. And so your answer is a minus 2, a plus 2. If you do it here, remember that you have the plus and you have the minus version. A 2, square root of a is a, square root of 4 is 2, and then a 2 that way. In this one you do have to pull the GCF out first. You got to pull the 5 out. And so this becomes 5, and that stays a squared minus 3. Then that is done being factored because this 3 is not a square, so you can't do anything else with it. If that 3 was a square, you could revert back and do the factoring up there. Okay, this one, 12, 32, and 16 all have a GCF. 4 goes into all those, so we're going to divide 4 out of all those. So we put the dog out of the house, and then that's 3n squared minus 8n plus 4. We're going to factor this remaining part. 3 times 4 is 12 to get a negative 8. We need negative factors, and that's going to be 6 and 2. So this will be 3n squared minus 6n minus 2n plus 4. Keep the dog out. Group. Those have a 3n in common. Keep the dog out still. We're going to divide that by 3n, and that by 3n. That'll be n minus 2. This has to pull out a negative 2, and so that's going to be n minus 2. So keep the dog out. The n minus 2 will go first. 3n minus 2 goes second. Right. The length of a side of a square, so I'm going to draw a square, are 5x minus 3. So it's 5x minus 3. We're supposed to find the area. We find the area by multiplication, so we're going to multiply these, which is our box method problems. So 5x minus 3 times 5x minus 3. 5 times 5 is 25. X and x is x squared. 5 times a negative 3 is negative 15x. Negative 3 times 5 is negative 15x. Negative 3 times negative 3 is positive 9. That's the front of the answer. That's the back of the answer. The middle is found by combining those. Negative 15 and negative 15 is negative 30x. So this is the area of that one. Okay? You need to finish the other 4 problems and bring it back on Monday.